Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best motherboard for gaming.
Starting at number 5.
ASRock B760M Steel. If you're in the market for an inexpensive micro ATX size motherboard and won't overclock your processor, the B760 chipset, and the B760M Steel Legend board specifically, is where it's at. It's better equipped, with 3 M.2 sockets, at around $160, and arguably as good looking as most of its peers. If you like bling, the bright and colorful RGBs will light up any chassis, and the EDP port is there for those who'd like to add ASRock's 13.3-inch side panel kit to spice things up in their case. And while the power delivery isn't impressive on paper, it handled our Intel i9-13900K even with the power limits raised. Performance out of the box matches other boards that follow Intel specifications, slower than unlocked boards in multi-threaded and long-running benchmarks, but it is a solid gamer. Once you unlock it, you're limited only by the CPU cooling. As far as the competition goes, the Asus Prime B760M AAX, $168.99, is the most expensive option, but it offers nothing in terms of features over our Steel Legend. Gigabyte's B760M Aorus Elite AX, $159.99, lacks an M.2 storage count, 2 compared to 3, but makes up for it with a more premium appearance. MSI's Pro B760M a Wi-Fi, $154.99, is another valid option, but it doesn't cut it in the looks department and is also short on M.2 storage count. For about $160, ASRock's B760M Steel Legend Wi-Fi is one of the best micro ATX options available for 12th 14th generation Intel processors.
Coming at number 4.
ASRock Z790 Nova Wi-Fi. Unlike most refresh boards for Intel's 14th gen core, the ASRock Z790 Nova Wi-Fi is a completely new SKU that delivers the best of what Intel's platform has to offer, and it does so at a quite reasonable price. For between $290 and $330, ASRock gets you the basics from the refresh, native 14th gen support, and integrated Wi-Fi 7, and it's great for users who plan to use a lot of M.2 storage. The black base design with the purple and blue accents fits most design themes, while the integrated RGBs shine bright to show off the board and the inside of your chassis. Performance was good across our benchmarking suite, so you can get the most out of any compatible processor, so long as you have the cooling to support it. MSI, Gigabyte, and Asus each have similarly equipped motherboards with their own merits for buying. Gigabyte offers the fastest RAM support but lacks a PCIe 5.0 capable M.2 socket. MSI's Tomahawk is a well-rounded offering but isn't quite the looker the Nova is. The Asus stands out with 5 M.2 sockets of its own, but with a current price well over $350, it doesn't offer anything over the others, which leaves our Z790 Nova as one of th.
At number 3.
ASRock Z790 Steel. The Z790 Steel Legend is a great option for budget-minded users who want all of the flexibility of Intel's overclockable platform but don't want to spend a ton of money to get there. Along with its neutral black-on-silver appearance and bright RGB lighting, you get all the platform offers, including a PCIe 5.0 slot and M.2 socket, 5 total on the latter, 8 SATA ports, front panel 20 gigabits per second USB Type-C, integrated Wi-Fi 6E, a basic audio codec, the EDP port for an additional monitor, and power delivery capable of handling our flagship class processor at stock or while overclocked. Around its $230 price point, ASRock's Steel Legend is one of the most feature-packed Intel Z790 options on the market. The only real trade-off here is the basic audio codec, which will still be fine for a lot of users. If not, you can always opt for one of the best PC speakers that feature a built-in DAC.
Number 2 of my list.
ASRock Z790 Taichi Lite. In a market where the cost of motherboards has steeply increased over the last few years, it's nice to see at least one partner offer something a bit less expensive than the flagship, but that's still spec to the gills. Priced at $379.99, the ASRock Z790 Taichi Lite gets you everything the more expensive Taichi offers, including the incredibly robust power delivery, dual Thunderbolt 4 ports, loads of storage options including a PCIe 5.0 M.2 socket and 8 SATA ports, premium audio, and more. What's missing is the high-end appearance. The typical Taichi 3D cogs and fine finishes on the heatsinks and shrouds give way to simpler heatsinks, a more exposed PCB, and stenciled designs. But this board is still recognizable as a Taichi. As far as the competition in the sub-$400 space, there's plenty out there. But put simply, none of the other boards available around that price come close hardware-wise. The biggest drawback of this board is the appearance, and even then, it's not bad. It just doesn't have the premium vibe of the original Taichi. If you want some of the best hardware the Z790 platform offers at a more reasonable price and your build doesn't require flagship-class looks, the Taichi Lite has taken the weight off in all the right places.
And number 1.
Gigabyte Z790 Aorus Xtreme. All the flagship-class Z790 motherboards offer the best of the best in terms of features and specifications, but the Gigabyte Z790 Aorus Xtreme presents the best value among them. You'll lose a couple M.2 sockets over more expensive boards, but this bird otherwise has everything else you could ask for and more, while costing between $200 and $400 less than the competition. The Z790 Aorus Xtreme delivers 10 gigabits Ethernet, 40 gigabits per second Thunderbolt 4 ports, flagship-class audio, PCIe 5.0 GPU and M.2 support, overkill power delivery, and that high-end appearance you expect from a high-end board. MSI's Z790 Godlike offers up a few more features, like 7 M.2 sockets, but costs $400 more, and it's also physically bigger, making it hard to recommend to most people unless money is no object.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.